Let's jump into some new music from the weekend. So we got an extended version of Summer Walker and SZA's No Love featuring Cardi B. How do we feel about the record?
Miss Brittney.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, the original was fire, so it's hitting. I love Cardi. I like seeing Summer Walker in that element. The video was really beautiful. It was filled with roses and clouds, and they were just gorgeous the whole time.
Yeah.
They really complement each other. Their voices do, and so to see Cardi pop out like that was exciting for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be on repeat for sure.
Yeah, I love when Cardi gets into her singing bag. Like, you know, she brings the grit, she brings the aggressiveness as a rapper. But when like songs like "Be Careful,"
I like "Be
or
Careful,"
"Ring," or like other joint, the joint she had with SZA on "Invasion of Privacy." Like, Cardi could like, she's not a singer, but like when she sings,
because we not.
I know, brother. I know, brother. We're not doing this today. We're not doing this today. But when she does get into that melodic bag, it's enjoyable. You know, obviously she's got great engineers and people behind her who make her sound very good. But yeah, I thought, sometimes people complain about like remixes or extended versions, like, oh, it wasn't necessary. It's like, it's not a matter of it being necessary. It sounds good. Like, I'm happy with something that just sounds good, and this sounds good, and it's gonna extend, still over its life and lifetime, and a lot of people are still listening to that. So genius business move, I think. And Cardi B's a fucking superstar. Like, I think she's gearing up for an album this year too. Like, it's time. It's been 4 years since
it's been
Invasion.
a minute.
So
it's been a minute.
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
it's been a minute, but she's been present.
Out.
She's been in the front though. That's how you do it though. You know what I'm saying? Stay in front.
And she had a baby.
Yeah, her second one. Yeah, so yeah, it's time. I'm ready for the Cardi album. I'm ready to see how she elevates her sound. So yeah, really enjoyed No Love Extended. 777 by Latto is out. Features from 21 Savage, Lil Durk, Nardo Wick, Lil Wayne, Childish Gambino. How do we feel about Latto's 777?
I'm happy for her. I'm excited to listen. I haven't dug into it, but there was this interview going around.
Yes.
And we could talk about that. I feel like it sucks as a female in the game a lot of times, because you're dealing with an industry run by men. And so really trying to push forward and make sure that you're not being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
I respect her coming out and speaking about that. It started a conversation that I think we needed to have and we needed to bring up again.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I'm excited to dig into the music, dig into the project, but that conversation really sparked it for me to just like support.
Yeah. And like then this week she had the Funk Flex freestyle that came out. She smoked that.
I enjoyed it.
Like I've known about Latto. This is my first time listening to a full Latto album. So I was going in completely fresh ears, just like, I don't know what to expect. But I saw the freestyles. So I was like, oh, she spits. Like, I've heard her music, but never an album. And then listening to it, I was like, oh. She got it. She's dope. Like, great punchlines. She gets into her melodic bag too. The production was great. I didn't love the intro.
I hated the intro part. The part 1 and part 2. I was like, get this up out of here. Because the third song is
Willie with 21 Savage.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. There were other parts of the album where it kind of got a little like, okay, whatever. But Wheelie with 21 Savage is dope. Sunshine with Wayne and Childish.
I love that one.
Childish spazzed.
The Dirk joint is hard too. That's where Dirk belongs. Get Off Lucky album. That's where he belongs. Not to box him, but it felt more natural for him. It felt more like in the right spot.
Yeah. Album had a good runtime. I think it was like 13 songs, 32 minutes, I believe.
Yeah, everything was about 2 minutes 30. That's all you need, I think, for her type of music, I think, to start. And also it's her first like kind of foray, you know what I'm saying? Like, but Mulatto got talent.
She's dope.
Not Mulatto. Latto, excuse me.
Big Latto.
I've been, because I remember her from the rap game. I watched the rap game, so way back. So I think of her as that, but me, Latto. Shout out to Latto. But yeah, I am glad that she spoke up on the issue at hand. I think it's going to, on one hand, drive more conversation about the album, which thus, of course, brings more plays, more streams, because there's conversation about, well, who was it? I'm also curious, though, now, if that song is actually even on the album.
See, here's the thing.
Because she turned it in, right?
Yeah, so here's the thing. She didn't say a name. Everyone thought it was a certain person. And then Kodak's team Kodak's like engineer or something put out an IG story where he's like, Latto making up stories. Let me explain. Like, we wanted to do a trade where like she does a verse for one of our female artists, and then she didn't want to do it, and then she like charged us a certain rate. So like they basically like exposed themselves without even being directly accused.
Interesting.
But I believe, well, maybe it was a fake track list. I thought Sway Lee was supposed to be on. Is Sway Lee on that?
He might.
Am I bugging?
Well,
I could be bugging. I could be
check
bugging.
it.
But yeah, everyone assumed it was Kodak, and then Kodak's team comes out and says like, "Yo, she was tripping." Like, so there's different narratives going on, but I completely agree with what's been said here. Like, and just the general experience for women in rap. Like, women rappers already get painted a certain way for being exploring their sexuality, being open about it, and then to be trying to withhold a feature verse for sex is just like, bro, like, come on, you can't get some sex anywhere else. Like you can't get some sex anywhere else. You got to do this to an upcoming potential star. Like, it's lame. So I completely agree. I enjoyed the album. Shout out to you, Latto. Shout out to RCA. Derek is her A&R.
Oh, he is. So, yeah, what's up, Derek?
Shout out to Big Derek. Lastly, Gifted by Koffee is out. I really enjoyed it. Koffee just makes very music, enjoyable, fun music. Like, music, it's hard for me, and I don't know how y'all feel this way, so I would love your perspective. It's hard for me to critique music like that because it's just feel good. It's just fun. Like, I've never heard bad music that's within that lane.
I can speak to. There's one point I can speak to that I was thinking about when I was listening to it. The Koffee album. Mm-hmm. Those who don't know Koffee, Toast, the song of 2 summers ago. Yeah, that song. Jamaican artist, amazing. What I think the conversation could be here is I enjoyed the album. It was cool. It was nice. She has a Redemption song sample for the first song on the project. Redemption song by Bob Marley, y'all. But we were talking about Shenseea, right? Yes. When people were giving her all that critique about like, you're alienating the audience that put you on. Mm-hmm. You're doing too much too soon. Establish a sound, like, girl, like, speak patois on the records. Like, like, be you. Mm-hmm. And I think that is what rang through here on Koffee. Like, Koffee speaking patois most of the records. You can understand if you can't. I'm Jamaican, so I get it. But like, for those, here you go. But for those who don't, there's something there. If you're, a new listener, and you may have heard Toast and you want to explore more, there's something there for everyone. And I mean, she has the very traditional reggae vibes on there. She got the dancehall vibe on there. She also got the more kind of like almost like a trap flow on island type feeling beats. It's really interesting, very melodic, just good music, right? So I think that there's a conversation there about, when you're an artist from another country trying to break into, if you will, the wider conscious of the music landscape. I think just being yourself is the key there, because it will find who it's going to find. Mm-hmm. So that was one thing that I thought about listening to it, but just as like a comparison. So it was great. 100%. I enjoyed it.
100% agree. You bringing up Toast has me. I want to ask a question here. I know what your answer is. Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go.
Absolutely.
For you, Brittney, what is your song when you're out at a day party that you hear and it just takes you to another dimension, but it's also like, okay, this party has been sufficient. Like I can go home now because I'm happy I heard that.
What dimension am I being brought to? Like, is it the I need to go and dance dimension, or is it just, all right, they played it and I'm out?
Like ultimate euphoria to me. Yeah, I think of like
peak happiness.
Peak.
Like the party was a success because they played this song for you.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Mm-hmm. Trying to think. I mean, we on the reggae vibe right now. Anytime they play dance hall and reggae, I'm good. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like a party where it has a mix, right? Yeah. We're going to play some Latin music. We're going to play some hip hop, trap, R&B, reggae, of course. So I'm trying to Wayne Wonder's a good one.
So this is why I think about it. Just imagine this scenario. Hold on. I got to get my cup for this.
Oh, we sipping?
Yeah, I was say, I don't know why. I picked up the cup the second I poured and y'all just stood there and didn't do nothing. Think about the moment where you're out at a day party. I'm gonna just say everyday people. Shout out to y'all. You're out at everyday people. It's cheers, salute. And it's the sun is beaming. Got the summer uniform on. Shades is on.
She don't know what the summer uniform is.
The summer uniform is the button down with the shirt under. I'm feeling with the shades. That's just the summer uniform for me. That's
what the short king's bumping out in.
Yeah, no. I'm not short. I'm
like mid king, but not the negative connotation of mid.
Yes. So that's imagine that the sun is beaming, people looking great, vibe is heavy. And it's just all of a sudden that song comes out. Got somebody, she's a beauty, and it's just like I could catch a wine to this. I could just sip on the cup, like sip what it was in my cup and just enjoy the song. I could just be with my peoples, enjoy it. It's one of those songs that's like, I could do any of this and I'd be satisfied equally.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think it switches up for me. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to think of one song that does it. It might come to me before we end this, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like whatever is hitting me in that moment in my life, it will take me to all the different places. I really love Slow Down right now.
Slow down. Oh, yes.
That will make me smile as soon as I hear it start playing. I feel like it's a New York love story. The video just takes me somewhere. And yeah, that I love her. I love Skip. And I feel like that song right now, if you play it, I'm just happy.
Absolutely. That's our outro for today. I love it.
I think mine is Wizkid Drake Come Closer. Special.
That one comes on.
Go outside.
But
big time for
Oh yeah.
Starboy dance.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that one gets me activated.
Oh,
like I hear that, I'm like,
yes,
here we go. Whereas like the one No Let Go for me, I'm just like,
it's different types of moves.
exactly.
If you're playing, soca vibes, if you're gonna play Nessa Preppy, if you play Splash or something like that. I'm pretending I'm on an island in the beach, in the pool, splashing around, and we dancing. That's it.
Come on now.
But yeah, Slow Down. It brings me back to just like fantasy.
Classic.
Absolutely.
That was my phone ringtone for a little while when I was young. I was a lover boy. You know how we used to record the songs on the TV to make them our ringtones? I had that.
Was not outside for that.
Yeah, bro. I don't think people have ringtones anymore. Like most people keep their phones on vibrate, I feel.
Ringtones.
Damn. You used to have to buy the ringtones.
Jay, you remember ringtones? Dang,
bro. We
passed ringtones? Like we're past that.
You had to have the most fire one too. Like you couldn't have no bullshit. You had to have the most fire ringtone. I stayed updating mine. Like 106 in Park was my ringtone provider.
Fact. The crazy joint, did you ever do the voicemail?
Yeah,
you did the voicemail too?
A song
record the voicemail? Oh wow. You did that too, Jay? You did that?
That was the era.
Have it playing in the background.
Yeah, we all did that.
Oh dang, I guess I was the only one that didn't. I didn't do that, but like I was hip to it. Like I just didn't do it. Wow. Wow. I was in the ringtone game though. For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. You had to be. Great conversation. Thank you.